Hi game dev fans. Editing these videos is pretty time consuming, so I thought I would attempt a super quick one today. So my idea for a title and character select screen is not to have separate screens, but instead flow from the title straight into the game as smoothly as possible, all within the same game layout. I haven't done the title screen yet, I haven't even thought of a proper name yet, but I have put together this simple character select screen. It still needs a bit of fine tuning, but here is how it works. So I'll go through how I've programmed this and then I'll show you the final outcome at the end. So I've created a new event sheet just for the character select. I've also, as you see, set up some zoom functions as well. So if I go to the character select screen, I've set up a variable that uses phases now. So we have game phase. So once it's set to character, the character select screen functions will take place. I can then set it back to game phase, and then all the game events will then work. So the idea is we'll go from the title, click a button, and it will go straight into the character select screen. It will type out this text, prompting to click on each character to choose which character you want to use. We have set a zoom, so we've zoomed in slightly on the characters. Set the camera to go in the center of the characters. Position the initial cursor and set the players to be facing the right way. And we also have created a start game function which is called when you press space, which I'll go into that in a second. But basically, touch the player to choose which one you want to select as your player. And then when you're ready, press space and it does the following bits here. So depending on which player you choose, it will be either hero ID 1 or 2, which will then be also used for the animations. As we can see in the animations here, we've got 1 for player 1, character 1, or 2 for character 2. So when space bar has been pressed and it starts the game, it would choose the player that you haven't got selected, and that character will walk off the screen. We then wait and destroy any items you don't need. We destroy them off the screen. We then set the game phase to game to initialize all the game events. We move the camera into the correct position, which is onto the player we've chosen. And we call all the other game starting events, changing the scale of the zoom back to normal and repositioning the HUD so all the buttons are visible on the screen. And then we start off the first event for animals to make them start walking around the screen. And that is it. So this is it in action. So we click the character to choose which one you want to go with. Press space to continue. And straight into the game. We can now walk around. And one other thing I've added recently is pushing objects, so I can do some sort of hiding and finding items in game at some point. Maybe around Easter time, hide the Easter eggs, try and find the Easter eggs. I will also need to add animations for pushing and pulling of objects. So this is just a quick progress update today. Hopefully in the next one I'll show a bit of artwork and show some ideas on what I'm looking to implement into the game in the future. Thanks, see you soon, bye bye.